The Buffalo Bulls improved to 19-7 on the season, now 9-6 in the Mid-American Conference thanks to a 65-54 win over the Ohio Bobcats. Head coach Felicia Leggett Jack is here. Your team has really learned how to handle games like this. A lot on the line in this one. Big rivalry, a team that beat you earlier in the year. Is that part of the growth process that you're seeing from your team?
Well, we had a good game the last game we played, and I didn't want them to get complacent. And then we found a poem from Maya Angelou. It says, "Still I rise." And my hope was that they didn't get complacent with the fact that we did okay in the last game. There's always room at the top. We just got to keep taking those steps upstairs. And I just thought that our leaders led and our freshmen showed up. And it's a fun game to watch when they all kind of show up together.
Yeah, I would say one of your freshmen, Summer Hemphill, did a little more than show up tonight. 15 points and 17 rebounds off the bench.
I'm just so proud of her. We've been telling her that sometimes in order to be unselfish, you have to be a little selfish. And when she shoots the ball, only great things happen. She doesn't take bad shots. And for her to go and get those 17 rebounds, I tell you, as a freshman, I've not coached that. And I'm just so proud of what we're doing right now in late February. This is just another step. We have more steps to climb.
And your other leaders that you always rely on also stepped up big in this game. First off, tell me what goes through your mind at that moment when you see Stephanie appear to roll her ankle a little bit and be in a little pain there.
Well, I was a little nervous, but then I saw how it rolled, and I know that if she would have stayed down there, the pain would have been more excruciating. So I kept saying, "Get up, stand up, stand up. We got to figure out what we're dealing with." And then I called the timeout after she stood up, and I knew that she wasn't going to come out of the game. They had to be amputated for this kid. I have some tough kids. I tell you what, I'm very fortunate to be coaching these young ladies at this time of their career because I think they really want it even more than I do.
Do you like how your team is playing now? You've got 3 games left, 1 more at home on Saturday, 2 on the road before the tournament. Are you happy with the way your team is playing now?
Just 3 words. We want more.
Okay, I think that answers the question. Felicia, congratulations on another big win for your team.
God bless you. Go Bulls.
That is Bulls head coach Felicia Leggett Jack. She touched on it momentarily. It was an outstanding performance for freshman Summer Hemphill, and when you have 15 points and 17 rebounds, you get a little television time, Summer. Take me through this game, what you're feeling, and when you started to feel like this was going to be a big night for you.
It started all in practice. We just try to execute and play against the scout team as much as we can and try and beat them in practice before we beat them in the game.
17 rebounds. Have you done that many times in your career before?
No, I was surprised. I didn't think I grabbed that many boards. When I was on the bench, I was wondering how many rebounds because the coaches really stress how much rebounding is important, and I'm like, I wonder if I grabbed enough rebounds.
You know, you're new to all of this, Summer, new to Division I basketball, certainly new to the Bulls team, new to a little bit of the rivalries. Did you get a sense that these games against this Ohio team are maybe a little notch more important than some of the others? Maybe not more important, but a little more special.
Yeah, I noticed it when we were at their place and we played them, and it was a rough game for us. So they stressed it out in practice that we need to beat them. Like, this is way more important than upcoming games, but we tried to execute, and we did. I was glad that we could get the win.
Congratulations, Summer. 15 points and 17 boards.
Thank you.
The Buffalo native, Summer Hemphill, with a big game as our player of the game here tonight. So, Amy Otter, Burt, we talked a lot about what a win over Ohio would mean for the mindset of the Bulls. So what does it mean now?
Well, it's big time, and going into March, I mean, yeah, this was a rivalry game, but you have to go back to the defense. This Buffalo team is now 15-0, and they hold teams under that magic number of 59 points. And so when you get to see a number like that and focus and lock in, and you grab 45 rebounds on your home court, confidence again. It's just it's great team basketball at the right time for the squad.
Yeah, what else jumped out at you about this? Cassie Alzer played well early, and then you got your usual outstanding performances from Stephanie Reed and Joanna Smith.
Yeah, and again, it goes back to the balance. I think when conference play started, Joanna Smith really started to step up again, and she kind of became the focal point. Now you're seeing other big players do other big things, which in hindsight is opening things up again for Joanna Smith. This is the type of basketball that you want to be playing, hitting that opportunity to make a postseason run.
It's the 12th home win of the year for the Bulls. That ties a Division I record. They are pretty dominant here at Alumni Arena, and they were again here tonight. It's a 65-54 Buffalo victory. Next up for us here on ESPN3, another women's game, the home finale, Saturday against Bowling Green. Make sure you're with us for tip-off on Senior Day at 1 o'clock. We thank you for watching the Bulls on ESPN3.